Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to look at potting up some air layers. This Selkover air layers, I've got one here, one here, one here. I was just going to chop it off when I got the tree and just keep this and grow this as the tree, but I said I may as well air layer it. So we're getting into the season now. We're going to have a lot of winds. We had a bit of a storm at the weekend and this just got battered and was blowing all over the place, so I'm going to air layer it now, get it down, take off the air layers so it's a smaller tree so it won't keep getting knocked over and blown over and stuff. I'm not too sure how good the air layers are going to be on it, but they're going to get done this today anyway, whether or which. Even if there's no roots, we'll put them as cuttings, but I think there should be some roots in them. They've been growing pretty strongly. The top is a little bit weak. This branch here is definitely weak. I'm not sure if this small air layer will have any roots in it, but we'll see. But the main tree itself, that wasn't air layered, is going good and strong into there. So, yeah. So then we can concentrate in on the main tree and see what happens with these. Hopefully, they survive. If I do it now, they've still got some time to grow roots before the winter comes and frost, and I'll keep them protected as much as I can anyway. So yeah, so that's the plan for today. So we'll get on with that. So the first thing I'm going to do is chop it up just below the air layers. So I'm going to cut this one off here. Just go just below the air layer there. Cut that one off. And then same with this one. I'd like to, if I could, keep that branch, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it unless I open the air layer, and I don't want to open it until I'm putting it into the pot. So I'm just going to cut it here and we'll grow the rest of it. I don't want to catch this one I definitely will need, I think. So we'll cut that one off there. So that's the second one. Just put them down here out of the way a minute. And then the third one, this little one here. Well, there is a root coming out the bottom of it there, so you just see it coming out the bottom, so maybe it will survive. They might actually do better now if I get them out into some good soil before the winter and get them growing. Now the main tree, that's all looking okay. I might let this one grow to thicken up so it kind of matches this one. This one probably will be reduced again, but at least now that can just grow away, happy out. We'll get them blown over every time there's a bit of wind. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. So we'll start with this one, I suppose, the biggest one. I'll bring in the camera a little bit closer now, so we can see what we've got. I should have got all this set up first. Okay, so we'll just have a quick peek in here. It looks like it's quite dry, this air layer. Yeah, it's very dry, it's bone dry. I think getting it into a new pot will help it alright. It's actually bursting this open, it's pushing it open. The roots are out, coming out through the side, so you can see there's some pretty good roots there all the way around. This guy will just have to nip him off. Okay, so I'm just going to basically put that into a pot, and I'm not even going to touch the roots. I'm just going to put it in as is and let it grow away then. So we get kind of a decent sized pot, maybe this one. I'll give it plenty of room to grow. I don't have to fill the pot completely with soil. Don't really need it that full. Okay, so I'll just put a bit of drainage cloth in the bottom. Very dry that air layer. Even though when I water my trees, I always make sure the water goes down into the air layers, but that one's bone dry, as you can see. Okay, we'll get some soil in there. Bring the soil up here a minute. And just stand her in. And in the spring, then maybe we'll take it out and do a bit of root work on it. For now, we just want it to keep on growing, getting stronger. I won't even go at it with a chopstick because I don't want to be damaging them roots in there. Okay, so what I will do now is I have a load of sphagnum moss which I've kind of blitzed up, and it's just sitting in water now, so it's quite mushy. So I'm just going to put a layer of that on the top just to help with any evaporation and stuff, and as it's all blitzed up, the finer particles will make their way through down into the soil, which will hopefully help with the roots as well. So just put a layer of that over the top, thin layer, like that. A tiny bit more on the side. Okay, so that's the start of our second tree, and hopefully everything will go okay with it. At least now it can get some sun all the way around, because it was kind of, all the growth was on one side. Okay, so we'll put that one down. We'll have a look at the next one, which is this guy. Oh, this one's a lot wetter now. There's a lot of moisture in this one. Not as much root though, I don't think. It's the last one. Yeah, there's very little root on this one. As you can see, it's just kind of starting to root out. This was the top, so if it was going to root out at all, I just thought this one would have been the one that rooted the most. So I'll just take this back a bit more. Carefully, and this will just dump all that in there, and that can go into the pot as well. Alright, let's lay that down gently down there. We'll do a lot for that. We'll go with this guy. Lift him up carefully. We'll just place him in there. This one may not make it, but we'll see. I think if I'd have left it, judging by the weakness of it, it probably would have suffered in the winter. The air layer would have froze, and I don't think it would have survived. I think at least with in a bigger pot with more soil around it, stands a little bit of a better chance. Okay, again, we'll just put a layer of this around the top, and we'll just put these out the wind somewhere nice and safe, and we'll see how they get on. Either way, rather than just chopping them off when I got the plant, which I was planning on doing first. I just decided you may as well air layer on, see what happens. So that's the second guy. Now the last one on this tree is this little fella. I'm really not expecting much with this one. Actually looks like he's got more roots than the last one. So we got a few, so again, just carefully just put that in there and I can go in next. Pot for this one. Maybe this guy. You kind of want a deepish pot, something that can won't blow over either. This pot might not be deep enough for this one. I have to find something a bit deeper if I can. What do I get? Okay, I'm going to have a look and see if I have anything deeper. Okay, so I found this little bonsai pot. That should do it. You just want to make sure you have something plenty deep enough to get the whole root ball down inside. So you can cover it all up. Okay, seems okay. And again, we'll just put some of this sphagnum moss over the top. And I'll give these a really good soaking in with rainwater and take them outside. Okay, so that's the third one. Again, this tree was suffering as an air layer, as you can see. So I don't think it would have made it, but I think we're giving it more of a fighting chance now, hopefully. Okay, so the next tree I have, which was blowing all over the place. This is the French eucalyptus. So I put a couple of air layers on this. Again, I was just going to chop it. I started chopping and I thought I may as well air layer a couple off it and see. This one of the trees is actually bursting open. So I'm hoping that's a good sign. These were quite small, these little pots on them, so I'll take that one off. I don't even know why I want more of these, but anyway. So one plant would be enough, but let's see. Yeah, we've got some good roots coming out of that one too. So hopefully. Okay, so this will be the main tree that I can now start working on and looking at getting it into a reduced size. So, that's something I didn't have. So now I have that guy. So let's have a look at these. So we'll start with the top one here first. Oh, some big fat roots in that. So that one's doing okay. Again, height-wise, I don't know. I might put this one eventually in the garden, just to grow it in the garden as a bigger tree. But for now, we'll just stick it in this and get it growing. So again, put a bit of drainage screen down the bottom. this one down, but I think I'll see, because if I'm going to put it in the garden, I want to keep it as big as I can. But if I find it's still too top heavy and blowing over, then I might have to chop it down. It's okay once I keep it out the wind. Again, we've got some sphagnum moss around the top, just creating a barrier, keep the moisture in. And like I said, the fine particles of sphagnum moss will wash down to the roots and hopefully get plenty of roots going. Okay, so that's another one done. So we'll put him out the way. And we'll go with our last one, which is this one. And yeah, we have roots on this one too, as you can see. Now this one I used, where is it? I would lose it. Adam from Notion Bonsai makes his own, I'll find it now, 2 seconds. Yeah, Adam from Notion Bonsai makes his own rooting powder. So I used that on this one to experiment to see if this one was used with it and the other one was used with ordinary stuff that I got from the shop. So as you can see, Adam, it works pretty good, rooted well. So we'll put that in a pot. And he also makes putty sealant, so I'll use some of that on the tops of all of the cuts now when I've chopped them back when I'm finished. So we'll get this first into a pot. Got one more tall pot here. Now this is going to be like a kind of a clump style or something, I'm not too sure. But we'll just put it in as is. See when the time comes when we take it out what we're going to do with it. Again, don't know if I need 3 of these trees. I'll probably definitely put one in the garden to grow on. And let's see what I can do with the other two. Okay. Again, I'll just carefully put that in there. See, that's got to cut out of the pot because it's made for it, for that branch to stick out. Just gonna nice bit of sphagnum moss, wrap that around there. It's watery now, so what I'll do is I'll just pour the rest of that onto this one when I take it outside, so all the leftover of it will stay on the top. Okay, so let's move this out the way. Let's have a look at what we've got. So we have our 2 air layers and our main tree. So they're the 3 eucalyptus. And they could be, this could turn out to be a nice tree in the future. So put that down. This one might be a bit top heavy still. Put it in the corner right tucked in so it can't blow over. Hopefully it'll be okay. And then we have our little covert, we have our little one. It's our medium one. big cutting, a big air layer, and then we have our main tree. So as you can see, what was one tree possibly, hopefully, will turn into 4. I definitely would like to get 4 of these to survive. So fingers crossed with that. Okay, so all that's left to do now with these is I'm just going to get a bit of this sealant that Adam makes, and we'll just put it on the top where I did the cuts, just to seal off them cuts like that. So that's not going on. He sells all this stuff he makes online, so check him out, Notion Bonsai. And just seal the top of that one. A nice big piece on, so it's completely covered it. These are all cuts, but I may as well throw a piece onto them anyway. These are the cuts that I did when I got the tree, just to prune it back a little bit. Okay, that's that one. And the eucalyptus, I just need to put one bit on the main trunk here. You can see it's back budding already there, below where the airlayer was. Well, that's good. And we'll just put one last bit on top of that then. Squash it on, make sure it's sealed well. This one back here, I suppose. Okay. Okay, so that's about it for this video. Hopefully we will end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees out of 2. Fingers crossed everything survives. If it doesn't, we still have our main 2 trees, which obviously will survive, I would say. I haven't even taken a look at what the root base is like on these yet, so that'll be coming up in the spring when we repot them. And in the spring, if these have survived, we'll have a look at them. We'll take them out of the pots, have a look at the roots and stuff, and maybe do a bit of root work depending on how well they're looking. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Want to leave a comment down below, please do. I'll take all these lot out for water, to give you a good water now, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.